We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, bringing you the next episode of MLB Power Pros, the Double Play. In the last episode, we did an exhibition game, and I told you a bit about how baseball games work. And in this episode, we're going to be going into Success Mode, which is considered the story mode of the game. If you want to build your own custom character, you have to complete story mode in order to do it. Every single time. So, yes, that can be a bit annoying for you, but you know what? I don't think it's that big of a deal in the long run, because you do get some pretty decent position players to work around with, and other various players you worry about, and stuff like that. Whenever a player is red, they will be a pitcher. Blue, they are generally a catcher. Yellow is usually an infield, green is usually outfield. If they can do both positions or multiple positions, they will be multiple colors. As you can see here, Kenny was catcher and first base, Nick is shortstop and center field, and Scott is third base and left field. Just examples. I don't need to load any data, I don't need to do anything, because we're going to be doing a brand new story mode. And we're going to be modeling it, as I mentioned previously, off of a deceased, very good friend of mine that I used to play baseball all the time with. That's my good friend JD. He's been gone a long time, but the day does not go by when I do not miss my friend. So, if you guys give me time, there will be some instances where I'm a little bit more choked up about this sort of thing, but for the time being, I'm just going to do what I can to do right by my friend here. Thankfully, it doesn't have like a really annoying last name to put in. Now, you put the name in. I should mention that third name is what the name will be to everybody else. That's what they will call you. If you go by default, the last name will be there, and they'll just call you Williams. So unless you're a guy who everyone knows you by your last name, you're probably, for the best, doing something else. So, we'll go a right field, we'll go a right, he throws right and he bats right. Starting pitcher, because those are the pitchers everyone remembers. Now, you can make him have any position or level you want him to have as a starter. There are various styles that you could have him pitch in. You could have him throw as a 3/4 arm length, as you see here. Overhand. So let's say show you Barry Zito, where he throws with all of it. Sidearm, where he throws it like that. Submarine, which is one of my favorites. And then dual style, which can be pretty much anything. But we're not worrying too much about that. We'll just go with a 3/4 style for now, and we'll go... how about... we'll model his stats after... Johan Santana was here. There we go, Johan. So we'll go manual, so we'll upgrade his stats normally. But you can do auto if you want, which will determine if you want to be a all-arounder, power, precision, finesse. I'm going to go manual, so you can upgrade it to the best of your ability. JD was an absolutely rabid Angels fan, so we will do that for him. Now, don't be shocked if I have to restart this, because sometimes this game is a pretty big dick about how it starts you out with stats. So let's see. Actually, that's not terrible. Alright, do you choose shortcut mode? Now, you can do shortcut mode, which will basically cut out pretty much all of the scenes in the game. The scenes are kind of what makes the game play important, so we're not going to go with shortcut mode in this game. And since they gave me decent stats to work with, I think this is a pretty good place to start. So we will go full-on story mode.
One batter away from a no-no to wrap up the World Series. Can a miracle happen? Here it comes.
Come on, get up already! Huh? But it was only one more batter. No time to be sleeping. Get up already. Who are you? Come on, you have to ask. It's me, Marvin, the future Major League icon. I was just getting to the good part. That's not my problem. Today's the day to sign up for the baseball team. If we don't hurry up, we're going to be late. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Today I start my college baseball career. Just one more step toward the big leagues. Yeah, that's great. See you over there. Hey, wait up! Finally made it. So this is the Tulips Field. It's pretty close to the school. So this is where the prestigious team plays. It seems like such an old and run-down field, but I can feel a profound history here. Who are you? I'm Alvin Lockhart. If you two are here to join the team, then we'll be working to make it to the majors together. You looking to make it to the majors too? That I am. Why else would I be joining the team? Is this team really that famous? Hey, that won't matter if you don't turn in your application forms in time. He's right. The clubhouse is right in front of you. Thanks. Hurry, Marvin. Hey, fresh faces. You must be newcomers. The name's JD. I want to join the team. And I'm Marvin. Ditto. Oh, okay. I'm Toby Baker. The team's ace pitcher, leading hitter, and overall top dog. Wow, it's an honor to meet you. You know, ordinarily I'd show people the door if they can't even show up on time. But I'll make an exception for you just this once. Be thankful. Yes, sir. When did they put you in charge, Toby? Yikes! Captain! Welcome to the Tulips. I'm Robert, captain of the team. You can call me Robbie. Good to be here. You mean Toby's not captain? Jeez. We finished introductions earlier, but let's get you acquainted with everybody. Thank you. We'll start with the other first years. Peter, you go first. Sure. I'm Peter White. I'm into health and fitness. That's because I want to be a doctor someday. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, same here. And this is Boris Milton. Hi, Milton. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Can you run that by me again? Nope. Well, Milton's a little shy, but I'm sure he'll be fine once he gets used to you. Okay, that's it for the new recruits. You don't want to forget me. Oh, it's him again. Who are you supposed to be again? I'm Alvin Lockhart. My apologies, I'm a new recruit. I'm late. Wait, he's late after that little speech before? I plan to use this opportunity to become the top player in college ball and use it as my jumping point into the major leagues. Looking forward to playing with you. Okay then. But that's real funny, that major league thing. I was being serious. Alright, I guess it's good to set your sights high. Now let's move on to the second year players. Welcome to the Tulips. We're counting on you guys. The Tulips need you. Why you gotta say something like that? Yours truly doesn't have to count on them one bit. Alvin said this team was prestigious, but almost everyone seems really nice. Not what I would have pictured. And that does it for introductions. What about the coach? Actually, we haven't had one for years. Oh, don't worry, we're looking. We posted flyers around town. Someone will come. You're still looking for a coach? You brought the Tulips all this way without a coach? You guys must be really good. You think so? Ha! This kid gets it. Oh right, baseball season starts in February. We mostly just mess around until then, so come practice if you feel like it. Alright, dismissed. Okay. Are you sure we're gonna be alright, Chief? What do you mean? Well, like, there's no coach and... No sweat, you heard Alvin, right? The team really is just that good. Just keep your eyes on the majors and give it everything you got. Sure thing, Chief. Alright, that shows you the kind of the level of stuff that's going to be going on. As you are in success mode, there are various modes you can do for the game. First things first is systems. You can save and exit, and you will start from this point no matter where you go. So for the sake of argument, I am going to save here, exit, and we'll bounce right back in, and worry more about that at another time. So now no matter what, we can start from this point if something bad happens, like we lose power, something stupid happens, because this game is filled with RNG, as most RPGs are. And we will continue from our last save. You can quit at any time, okay at any time. can shorten the event messages all you want if they're starting to get annoying to you, so you don't have to worry about that. Here is where you boost your abilities. Unfortunately for us, we do not have any points to work with. We get them through practices. So don't worry about any of that. Right now, just focus on getting some stats to work with. Here's your data. This will be personal data, so any special abilities you've acquired over the years. Both these ones are the pitchers. These are purely for hitters. This is for fielding, and then you have others. Other 2 is important as it will let you gain special stats and things that will project you through later parts of the game. As you can see here, there are 3 levels. There's Ladies Man, Money Man, and Bookworm. You can level up all 3 at once, or you could focus on one or the other. Personally, I would focus on Money Man and Bookworm more than Ladies Man, but the ladies also certainly don't hurt. They will also give you special buffs and stats to help improve your baseball player, so it's not just distractions that you could potentially think of. Friend data is the stats of every player on your team. As you can see here, Alvin is far and away the best player we have. Robert's pretty okay, Toby's okay, and the rest of the guys, we don't talk about them. Peter's pretty terrible. Milton's pretty terrible. And Marvin in general is just terrible. Just don't expect Marvin to be pretty good. Last but not least is eval, which is evaluation. You'll have Marvin tell you stuff that you should be doing on the side or to help get you started. And then the top 2 will be revealed at later times. You'll have eventually a coach's evaluation and a scout's evaluation. In order to beat the game, you have to have the scout's evaluation at as high as possible. So otherwise, you will get game over. You can use items at any point throughout the game. Every time you do, you start with the Rookie's Charm, which means fielding is automatic and you don't have to worry about it. All you have to worry about is hitting and pitching, depending on which person you are. In our case, since we're pitchers, that's what we worry about. These are items called Power In, which will boost up our vitality that we'll be using as we practice. More explained about that later. You have equipment that you can use. Eventually, you'll be able to upgrade these equipments, which will allow you to become a better overall player. Free time, which is stuff you can do outside. You have rest, which is important for regaining vitality when you don't have items or money to buy more items. And you have studying, which can help you become a better bookworm. We'll worry more about all that stuff as we progress, but most importantly, since we are baseball players, we're going to focus on our practice. There are 5 different practices you can take part in these games. The first is the basically like weightlifting area. You will be gaining yourself some muscle mass and stuff like that. That'll help you pitch longer into games, throw harder, stuff like that. Shadow pitching is checking your form, which more importantly will help you control the ball, so you won't be throwing the ball everywhere. Running, which boosts a lot of stats, including your quickness, your mentality, and your strength. Improving your grip, which will allow you to increase breaking balls and allow you to learn more about breaking balls. And then you'll gain quickness and technique as you bunt and field. Duh. One last thing I should go over before we progress is these are the stats that you're going to be worrying about as a pitcher. These 3 are the only 3 you really have to worry about at the moment. Eventually, we will get into breaking balls, but for the moment, these are the ones you have to worry about. Top speed is the fastest you will possibly be able to throw the ball. Considering the best starters in this particular game throw about 95, 96 miles an hour, you've got a long way to go, and that's why I usually don't start with this unless I have at minimum 80 miles an hour, because I can settle for 87, 88 miles an hour and focus on it as a breaking ball pitcher. Control improves your accuracy. So the more control you have, the more likely your ball will be pitched where you want it to be. And last but not least, the stamina. The more stamina you have, the longer you can pitch in a game. Starting pitchers usually have B or A stamina. As you can see here, we have E, so we have a bit of a ways to go for that. And then we have a bunch of breaking balls we can learn. I will explain what each of those are as we progress, and then of course we have the special stats that we can worry about. These are situational. These are entirely situational. They only happen in certain instances. We're just going to hope we can dodge them. If we can, that'd be great. That means we don't have to worry about being considered bad pitchers. I guess we'll just start with the pitching machine training, and that's where we begin. It takes some vitality to practice, but in exchange, we get some pretty decent stats, stat buffs, and we can progress from there. Geez, Marvin's left his books lying all over the place. It's nice to have a roommate who plays baseball, but am I always going to have to clean up after him? Unbelievable. What's he doing with a baseball handbook? Let's have a look. When your vitality is low, odds are high you'll be injured. Rest in moderation. That makes sense. Don't let the points you earn in practice pile up. Apply them. To apply your practice points and build your skills, go to the Boost Ability screen. Boost Ability screen? To review previous text messages, press the R button. Wait a second, this isn't a handbook, this is a strategy guide for a video game. Maybe there's something worth reading here. What are you doing reading my books? Marvin, I was just marking some points in here that I thought you should read. Oh, I forgot to ask Robbie, why aren't there any fourth years on the team? You can only do extracurricular activities until your third year at this college. University only allows athletic participation for the first 3 years. That's not how any college works, but okay. After that, they want us to concentrate on our studies. I see. So we'll only be able to play baseball for 3 years, Chief. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Your bookworm rating has gone up. As you study, your bookworm rating increases. As your bookworm rating increases, you'll pass tests more easily, and your baseball practices will be more effective. Also, your dormant baseball skills will be more easily discovered. The skill will be useful as the game progresses, so use it wisely. The best way to increase your bookworm rating is to study. And so the first month passed. Alvin, you're next. What position do you want to play? Pitcher. Pitcher? We've already got Robbie and me. You don't need any more pitchers. What? But I'm a pitcher too. What other positions can you play? It doesn't matter, man. You name it, I can play it. Doesn't matter? Nobody's that good, Alvin. Yeah, nobody's that good. No, I just meant, since I've joined the team, I've seen you guys play, and I feel it's a level I can play at, too. Excuse me? Are you saying you can't even handle playing catcher or short? There's only one way to find out. Let's see if you can play as good as you talk, rookie. Since I'm a pitcher, I can tell if you're just blowing hot air. Show me what you got. Put on a mask, man. I don't want to hurt you. Laughs, and I was hurt by that once. Ha! I'll catch anything you can throw at me with my bare hands. Smack! Ow! You okay, man? Jeez, I was only warming up. Awesome. That Alvin's got an arm and a half. He's amazing. Why would he come to play for a team like ours? Because this team's got prestige, of course. Prestige? Just look at him pitch. He's the one I've got to keep up with. And then one day I'll make it to the majors. The majors? You chump. You really think you can play in the big leagues? That's right, I do. I'm playing baseball because I'm going to be a pro someday. Another rookie with delusions of grandeur. Do you actually believe anybody from this team is ever going to get to the majors? You guys are lacking the most important quality in a pro ball player. Talent. Hey man, are you saying I'm not pro material? Read my lips! Yes! Anybody in their right mind would pick a winning team if they want to be in the majors. Not the worst. The worst team. You don't have to be humble. I mean, you were expected to win the championship last year. What? You rookie. The only championship team from this school was the Lady Tulips, the girls softball team. What? I mean, I sort of got the feeling your level of play was sort of low for such a good team. Watch your mouth, rookie. Wait. So that's why you're here. Well, I suppose we could give the majors a shot. You tell him, Captain. What are you talking about, Robbie? Ignoring the fact that it was a huge mistake. Pretty lucky to gain a player with talent like Alvin. And me. This might be the turning point for the Tulips. If the scouts don't see you, you may as well kiss off any hopes of making the pros. It all starts with the scout picking you out on the field, signing you to the minors, and working your way up to the majors. The Tulips are a permanent fixture in last place. No scout is going to notice us. That's enough, Toby. If if we win the regionals and make it to the championship, the scouts are bound to notice us. Hey, with me playing, you've got at least a chance. Might as well make the best out of a bad situation, right? If you're willing to do it, so am I. What? Together? What? You don't think I'm good enough? Well, that's not it, but... Do you really think you have what it takes to play ball with me? You know what I mean. What? I may not be the greatest, but I've got heart. Just don't be surprised if I make you look bad one day. Okay, man, you can think of me as your rival, but you sure aren't mine. Huh? Who is then? Maybe I'll tell you one day, but I think you're good enough to know. Until then, give me your best, man. Alright, so we got some practice in. And we're doing pretty good for ourselves for our first episode. I'm starting to think, though, we're probably going to have to cut some of these speech things down because this is going to be a very long project otherwise. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we continue our story mode and progress, hopefully, to, you know, making ourselves better ball players. Until we meet again, sayonara.